Al, it's time to return once again to the world of Nijigasaki,
Mm-hmm.
as the second season has now descended upon us.
Like Yohane.
Yes, exactly.
Yep.
So yes, welcome back to Jared and Al Watch Love Live Nijigasaki High School Idol Club.
Mhm.
I'm Jared, joined as always by Doc Al and Ladium.
Hello.
We are discussing Season 2, Episode number 1, entitled A Brand New Thrill,
Mm-hmm.
which is a callback to the first episode of Season 1.
Exactly. It took me a second to
Amazing.
even figure out like which one I was supposed to watch because the titles were so similar.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait a second, this is season 2. Because I'm just getting used to the Crunchyroll app on
Mhm.
Apple TV.
Exactly.
But we're back.
But yes, the girls are back
Mm-hmm. With a sweet remix.
with a sweet remix and also a video that just makes them all be magical girls, and that was real cool.
The suits.
Yes.
The suits are pretty funny.
The suits are back, and also Yu decides, hey, I'm just going to wear it on my shoulders and not put my arms through the holes.
Mm-mm.
This is real good.
Gotta be cool.
Oh, man.
It's so good. Dubro Yu returns.
Yeah,
I love it.
That was real fun.
It's real fun.
So yeah, they're making a video to announce the second School Idol Festival, which I guess is going to be the crux of this season.
Sounds like that will be the case, yeah.
Yeah. And we got Rina and Shizuku working on the video, trying to
Love
get it
that
all.
Shizuku's the director.
Yeah, trying to get it all edited and done before they have their big like Nijigasaki open house for all the prospective students and all that sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because they want to be like, hey, look at this, we're doing something cool.
Please join us.
Please join us. Yay.
Yay.
And then after that, it's like, hey, do you want to see some new characters?
Like immediately is like, hey, here, because it showed Chiriko. I was like, her.
Mm-hmm.
And then it immediately showed Lonzo. I was like, also her. And then Mia. I'm like, well, her 3.
Yep. There's like, let's get it all out of the way.
Here they are.
Here's the characters. All right, moving on.
Yep.
It's a very funny way to do that. Because it is weird. Because like last season we were lamenting the fact that like Shiriko wasn't involved, even though she had already debuted in All Stars and all that sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Now that she's in here, they're just like, all right, here you go, and here's the other 2. All right, here you go. Have fun.
I still will make a minor complaint that I do think Shiriko's hair is too dark.
Yeah.
But I like her fangs, so it's fine.
Yes.
I forgive. Lonzu and Mia look really good, nice in the style, though.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's not to say that Shiriko doesn't look nice in the style. I just wish her hair was a little bit lighter.
They make Mia look like younger, which I think works considering is.
She's younger, yeah.
So they're able to really pull that off, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, I
we
agree with you.
We see all of them, and then basically we just get like a little thing of like, here's the girls doing stuff. And then I think we see after that like Yu's surrounded by a bunch of papers and hanging out in her room just sleeping, and she has her ringtone go off of a remix of Ayumu's song.
Which is
like,
also good.
Hey, wake up. You fool. It's school time.
Back. Yeah.
And she's like, I'm sleepy. Which, like, yeah, same.
Yeah, same. Big same. I do appreciate that this had the inevitable, we have to do a lottery to see if we're gonna do the thing.
Yes.
And it's like, oh, we gotta do the thing. And Kasumi's just like
You have to make the quintessential bad luck character do the lottery.
It's true.
That is tradition here.
And she fails.
She does. Also, Ayumu and you have a talk about the music course that Yu's in now, which is like, I guess, a reminder like, hey, Yu's in a music course.
Yeah, that happened.
That was the big thing at the end of the last season that she was going to go do.
Yep, she auditioned for it, I think.
Yeah.
was how they ended it.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, there's a whole lot of like, how you doing with that? It's like,
I'm sleepy.
Sleepy.
So yeah, that's happening.
Failed a pop quiz.
Like you said, Kasumi fails the lottery, so they don't get the auditorium, but they are able to like perform, or not really perform, but they're able to use like a wing to show off their video and all that sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Setsuna has a student council meeting with all like the executive committee, I think she calls them, just going over the plans for everything. And Shioriko's there, just like, school idols, huh? All right, cool.
Also before
Anyways,
this, we see the twins,
yes,
from the game, which was cool.
mm-hmm.
Anyway,
They show
continue.
up a couple times throughout the episode, which is a fun touch.
They do.
Um, but yeah, Shiriko's much more chill so far in this compared to how she
So
is
much more
initially
chill.
introduced in All Stars.
Where she's like, "I'm taking you down."
Here she's just like, yeah, I'm student council and stuff, doing my thing.
Mhm. She's so much more chill.
Yeah. Um, I think she's the one who goes up to the rest of the group at their booth and is like, hey, you're doing stuff. All right, cool, later.
Mm-hmm.
Have fun. But yeah, they like I said, they have to like show off their video in a wing. They're basically they get like an extra week to do some finishing touches on it, even though like they have it kind of complete. But Rina and Shizuku and Kasumi basically want to make it better. So they
And you.
yeah, and you as well, and they basically just try and do that, and things don't go necessarily as well as you would want.
No.
But yeah, we basically get down to the open house, and a bunch of new students are walking through. There's a girl who looks like 1010 from Naruto, and I was like, that's just basically that character design. What's going on here?
I don't know who that is or what that is.
Exactly. But yeah, there's a bunch of students there. They're all like,
Mm-hmm.
I want to go, and you and IMU have a talk about like, man, why didn't we go to this? We should have went to this. And there's like, it's closed. The school's closed. We didn't really need to go.
Yep.
um, the girls are still trying to get the video done and are just worrying about it. The rest of the girls are at their booth just hanging out, chit chatting with folks. That's when Shiriko shows up and is like, hey, what's up?
Selling some cute charms that I like.
Selling some cute charms. Lonju shows up and just hugs IMU and is like, oh my god, you're IMU.
Hello.
School
I love
idol.
you.
Yeah, and then they take her to the booth and they're like, hey, I'm a transfer student. And Emma's like, oh my god, me too.
I keep here for idols as well. Are we
Heck
best
yeah.
friends now?
There's a talk at one point about, Lonju's like, who's this little girl next to us? Who are you? Are you a newbie idol? And Yu's like, no, I am not a newbie idol. Please don't talk to me like that. But Yu's is like, no, I like to support my idol friends. That's why I'm in the club. And Lonju's like,
And then Ayumi says something else about like I love having the support of
yeah.
people. But yeah, Lanju's like, and we mentioned it with Shiriko, but Lanju is a lot more chill in this episode.
For the most part.
For the most part, I mean, like in the game, she kind of came like out of the gate as just like insufferable.
Yeah.
And she did not do that this time.
No. Mia's just walking around the open house, just like eating cookies and hanging out and eating food.
Mood.
Just chilling.
Yep. Just there.
Kasumi has to run off to the club room because the video is like not done yet. So she's like, and then she gets there and they're like, hey, we're done. And she just like starts clicking on things. It's like, all right, I'm taking this file, going.
Yep.
And it was just like, oh, that's not going to end well.
Nope. And it does not.
It does not. They get to the broadcast room and Kasumi hands off the USB drive and Yu plugs it in and starts playing the video. And it's a bunch of just like B-roll outtakes.
It's all the stuff they didn't want
Yeah.
to use.
Just them like goofing off and doing stuff, and everyone just gets
Failing.
embarrassed by it.
Yeah, I love that like Karin at one point is like, oh yeah, seems like it's going all right for them, huh? And then that shows her doing something and she's like, turn it off.
And everyone's like, ooh, look who it is. And she's like, no.
No.
So yeah, they basically have to run off and get the actual file, and they plead to Shiriko to be like, hey, can we get like an extension or change the time? And Shiriko's like, nah, I can't do that. Can't have favoritism here, yo. And then Longy's like, "Don't worry, I've got this."
I know how to get people to stay.
And then Mia just walks into like the broadcast room. Is like, "All right, I'll play your song.
Yep.
I'll do your thing." So yeah, Longy shows up and performs Utopia.
It's spelled not right.
Utopia, European Union Topia.
Utopia.
Yes.
She also magical girls into her new outfit.
She does a Yakuza thing.
She does do a Yakuza thing.
She's like, "Here's all this. Get it off. I have a
Get it
costume
off."
underneath."
I do like the new costume though. I think it's pretty cool
Yeah.
looking.
Like you
And I
said,
like the song too.
the song very much is basically like, "Hey, I'm rad. I'm
Yeah.
perfect. Deal with it."
Yeah.
I also thought it was interesting. There's a lot of like English in that song,
There's a
considering
lot.
Lonju is Chinese, and like that was kind of like the whole crux of her songs that she has in All Stars is
Mhm.
that there's always like Chinese in them. I don't know if there actually was in this or not because
There was some Chinese in
okay,
this too.
I figured there'd have to be, but like usually they would like leave the English stuff for Mia,
Mm-hmm.
so I thought it was interesting that they did both there. But yeah, she does that. The crowd's like whoa, and then by the time she finishes, you gets the actual file and is able to play the actual video. They're like, "Yay, we did it!
Thanks, Lanju.
Thumbs up."
We think anyway.
We think anyway. That we do. But yeah, after that we get the big group thing where everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, Lanju, you're so cool. You're real good at this. That's amazing."
Mm-hmm.
And then they're like, "Oh, we can't wait to be in the school at a festival with you." And she's like, "I'm not joining your group.
Nope.
I'll join the festival by myself.
As a solo artist.
Because our ideologies are different. I don't need support. I'm just good. And I need Mia because she'd make songs for me. But other than that, no support."
That's actually a good point.
Also, you're a piece of trash. Why are you in this group? You stupid son of a.
You was like, well,
About
anyway,
that.
I'm going to keep doing it my way. Oh, no.
Sense some chaos on the horizon.
Oh, man. I love that you just like takes all the trash talk like in stride. She's like, whatever. It's fine.
My group will beat you up.
Yep.
We have the numbers advantage.
It's true.
But yeah, that's basically how we end that episode. We also get to hear or not the first, but the endings theme for season 2, which is Yume ga Bokura no Taiyo Sa. We don't get the opening theme because they did the video, so we'll probably get that next week.
I didn't connect with it as much as I did Neo Sky Neo Map. Maybe I will as it goes along. I love the art though, like it's the same art style as the last ending, but
yeah,
like the other one just caught me immediately of like, oh, I really like this, and
yeah,
it's like, oh, it's good, but like I said, maybe it'll grow on me. There we go.
mm-hmm. But yeah, that's our first episode of season 2.
It was a good start.
Yeah. I'm going to be real curious to see how or what they actually do with the season. Like, do we see Lanju try and like steal people from the club to make her own club like she does in All Stars, or is it going to be something different entirely? Like, I think it would be interesting if she really like instead of like going after like everyone, she like tries and goes after like IMU as a way to like try and set up more of like a tension between her and you, or I guess Lanju and you. Like that could be interesting, but I wonder if like they'll actually just like, all right, I'm gonna pull some people and they'll join and then they'll come back and all that sort of stuff.
I think they're probably gonna be real careful with it because of how controversial it was in the game.
Look, they should go full with it. Let
I
Lonju
agree with
be
you.
a villain. Let her be a big heel.
I agree with you.
Dumb fans who are like, oh no, a villain character. I can't deal with this. I'm scared.
Yeah, I agree with you. Like I was fine with the way that they pulled it in the game.
Yeah.
I do think that like it's good that they're making Alonso not completely insufferable, because I initially just did not like her at all, because there was nothing redeemable about the character. She was just straight up like a comedy villain at that point. um, but it seems like they're at least trying to make her more multifaceted like she is now.
Mhm.
So that's good.
I mean, at some point during the season, we'll get stuff about Shioriko. I wonder like how much she'll deal with like her feelings about school idols, or how much
Mhm.
they'll actually delve into that sort of stuff from the All Star story. Um, Obviously, we'll get
Well,
an episode about Mia and everything. So
right. And one thing that I'm wondering is like if they're going to do the whole like student council thing,
right,
because at one point, well, there's two moments where Setsuna has like hesitation between council and school idol stuff, and like it's pointed out at one point she's making like a weird face.
yeah.
So I don't know like if there's going to be a dual conflict thing going on here or what's going to happen, but
Hmm.
um I'm interested to see how they adapt it all.
But that's also, like you said, entirely possible as well. It's going to be interesting as well because like they don't have to do the whole like let's devote 3/4 of the season to introducing the entire cast,
Right.
so they can actually delve into more tighter storylines.
Right, which I'm
So
excited for.
yeah, so I think that'll definitely help the season overall compared to the previous one,
Yep.
where they don't have to rush to the end and be like, oh, here you go.
All right, everybody's here. Blech.
Yeah. So that's going to be interesting to see. But yeah, I think it's off to an interesting and good start. And I'm very curious to see where they go with the rest of the season and like what they do with Bonju, Shiriko, and Mia.
And we got some normal cards at the end after the credits,
Yeah,
which is
yeah,
cool.
yeah. So they're still delving into that, which I think is a real cool and fun touch
I think that's a
that this
super
series
cool
does.
touch.
Yeah. So yeah,
It
that's
has
the
begun.
the first episode of Niji season 2.
Mm-hmm.
Next time we will be discussing season 2 episode number 2 entitled "Overlapping Colors."
Whoa.
That's what then they make a new color. That's what happens. That's color science for you.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
Learn something new every day.
No.
What do you mean?
I already knew that.
What? I don't know about that.
Wow, you said I don't know colors.
Doubt.
Rude.
But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. So if you'd like more from us, head on over to seasonalanimecheckup.com or sac.cool, where you can find past episodes of this podcast and other podcasts like Seasonal Anime Checkup OVA. You'll also find columns and reviews on the site as well. If you'd like more from Anladium, go to anladium.com. She's got columns and reviews. You can follow us on Twitter and TikTok at Anime Checkup. You can buy our books, One Shiny Moment, A Critical Analysis of Love, Life, Sunshine, and Hot Tubs and Pac-Man on Amazon.com. So join us next week as we figure out what these overlapping colors mean.
Whoa.